Hey guys, I'm back. It is December 2nd, 2024. I want to make a follow-up. Excuse my appearance. I just got back from the gym. So I haven't cleaned up or showered today, and it's like 3:30. I got caught up in a bunch of stuff. But I want to make a follow-up video to the Aave lending video that I'm going to release. But one thing that I missed because I couldn't do it is how you pull your profits. So this will be much quicker. The other video is about an hour. I'll put a link to it here in the corner. Go to the corner or the links below. This is over on Dave Wright the Capitalist YouTube channel. So I'll probably post this on X. But I want to show you how you pull your profits on these leverage moves that you're making if you're lending and borrowing. So let's hop over here. So, I mean, DeFi is going crazy right now. These are like my daily. I pulled this morning at like 6, 7 a.m. and it's already made 52 in earnings from this 17K, making almost 1% on Arrow pair, a little bit less on this wrapped ETH, about 1% on a stable with ETH, in less than that of these. These fluctuate throughout the day. It's claiming I'll make about 120, but I've been making about 120 because I think it's been, let's see if it pulled some. Yeah, it pulled some. So it pulled like 36 here in ETH, another 22 in Arrow, a couple of bucks and some other coins. But anyways, we're here to talk Aave. So yesterday I showed you when you think a pair is going to go up in value, you can buy that pair, borrow something stable against it, then borrow that again and get more of that pair. So I borrowed 33.41, right? And I have 66 from that right here. And as this goes up, I need to start paying this loan off. And the idea is to pay this loan off and then keep these numbers about the same. And then whatever your leverage price is the profit that you made while keeping your loan to value secure. I'm at about 1.4 right now, 50%, which is good. I get liquidated at 71%. So I have to pay this down in case it goes back. So as it goes up, you pay it back with the profits, and then it comes back down. What you can do is then reborrow to leverage again and watch it go up. So all you really need to do, I have a really detailed spreadsheet when you get deep into this, but all you really need to know is the last time you checked it. So last time I checked this, let me put this right here. ARB was at 2028 and Link was at 4190. Okay, let's just refresh this page to make sure. Okay. And you can see it's gone way up. I actually chart the actual prices too. So, I mean, I got into ARB at like 93 cents. It's up to $1.02. And I got into this around 22 this morning or something. I don't know, 23. This is up at almost 25. And then I'm tracking these as they go up. I'm keeping that price. This is crazy. I mean, Link is just going hyperbolic right now. ARB is doing the same. ARB is way up here. This is crazy. This is the last time I tracked it was here. So these are both going through the roof. It just broke that $1 bill, $1 thing. So what you would do, and I don't want to do too much because I think this is going to continue to go up. I just want to do a little bit for the video here to show you. And let me just get some solid prices here. This is at 241.49. So I was at 2028. So let's pull this up. And we take this new price here that I have, the new value of this, it's 21.49. And I minus the 2028. So it's 3 o'clock roughly. It's 3:30, but it's roughly 3 is when I do my checks. And I check this at noon. Oops. So I got to do 21.49 minus 28. So this made $121, right, in profit from going up. So if you thought it was going to go back down, what you would do is you would pay back this 121 right now with the profits and lower this number, right? Because you're trying to pay this off. The difference between these and this is your profits. And let me look at ARB right here. ARB looks like it just went up, it peaked, and maybe it's going to pull back a little bit. I mean, it just went hyperbolic over that 1%. So let me just look at this real quick. When this is the, I don't want to get into the TA, but when this purple line goes through that, the volume of that purple goes up through that yellow, that's a buy sign. And then when this blue goes up through the orange, that's also a buy sign, but this blue hasn't gone up. So see, this is coming back down with some volume. So why don't I do a quick little switch here to show you. So all I got to do is I'm in here and let me refresh this because the price changed. It's down to 21.51 now. So it was 20.28 minus 2151. Wait, 2151 minus 2028. Everybody. Okay, so 123. So why don't we pay $100 back on this ARB here? So all I got to do is I have my ledger plugged in. So I have to have these codes. This is all cold wallet storage, but I'm connected via MetaMask here. This is something you would look up when you, but I'm going to go in here. I'm going to pay back collateral. I'm going to do, what do we say? The profits were 120. So I'm just going to pay, I think it's going to go back. So I'm going to pay 100 of that back, not to my link, to my ARB. So I'm taking these profits and paying down this loan here. Let's do this. So we're going to still do the 100. It's going to check it. I'm going to do slippage of 0.1. Let's try that. Let's try repaying that USD out of the collateral. It wants a signature in my wallet. So I'm going to go in here and hit confirm. I need to then, on my cold wallet, which is off the internet, approve this. It's going to take a little bit here. Now we're locking in those profits right now as it moves. So now I owe 100 less, but I have the same thing. So now all I need to do is come over here and I have 2012 ARB. So I need to remember that. And I have 44.47. I think that link's going to keep going up. We can just do the math here. It's 44.77 minus 41.90. So that's another $287 in profit I've made since this morning when I opened that up. And if I wanted to lock that in right now, I would go over here and I would repay. And I would do, what do we say it was? 280. So I would do like 250 of that would get paid back, right? And I would approve that, go through, and then that would change this health factor to like 1.5. So every time I pay back some of that loan, so that was in the 50s, now it's in the 49s. So now when this goes down, right, when this goes down, I have more, and I want to get more collateral and I paid some back. I can go here and I can borrow again, right? Borrow again, and that would drop me way too low. But say I borrowed $500, right? I could borrow 500 USD and then I switch it into whichever one of these and they go down, right? And then I let it go back up again. And I just keep looping that. I keep leveraging and paying back less and locking in that profit. So if we look at Link, it looks like it's going to continue to go up for a little bit. So I don't want to pay that down. ARB came down a little bit. So I made a little bit of profit there. So all you're doing is you're just constantly, you're like I said, I don't have $2,000 worth. I borrowed $3,200 extra. Okay. So I'm making profits off 32 extra, and I'm slowly paying that loan back as the day goes on, $100 at a time. And if I can pay, when I pay that whole loan off, this is all mine to keep. So now I'm up to 65.58 in collateral. This is mine, and this is going down. All right. Does that make sense to everybody? In a downtrend market would be the opposite. You would have your USD over here and you would have these over here. And as they go down in price, you would take the USD and pay them back, and you would be paying it back less because they would be less of value. So I hope that makes sense. I just want to do a little follow-up of how you pay back your loan. I'm going to be doing this on and off for today. And like I said, Link, I have another couple $100 in Link I'm going to lock in profit. I can lock in another couple hundred in R by the end of the day. And then if they drop back down, you don't sell, you don't pay the loan off. If you have enough collateral that you're building up, you then borrow again when it's low, when it's cheap. You borrow that money again when it's cheap, and you buy and you use it to buy the asset when it's cheaper. And then when it goes back up, you sell and then pay it back with the profits. And you just keep looping that over and over again. And that's how you can pull profits with borrowing and lending. Disclaimer, like I said in the first video, if last thing, and this is not financial advice, but if you push too hard, like I just pulled this back from 52 to 49, if I were to push this into the 70s, because I want to take a huge risk because I think it's going up, and then it goes down and it goes into that benchmark there, you get liquidated. They sell the asset to pay the loan off. So if these assets here on the left were to drop down to 32.41 total, so they'd have to like cut in half right now, then they would sell those and pay that back, and I would lose my money. All right. So it's a risky move, but if you feel like you've missed the bull run because you didn't have a bull bag and you weren't storing, you can mess around with some of these things here and leverage these bull runs. Like I said, Link right here from the election. I mean, from the election, it was up 78% yesterday. This morning, when I started, I shouldn't even put this on the internet, but when I started messing around with this morning, right, you can see the uptrend this morning. It's up 30% from this morning, okay? And I'm in a leverage position. So if you want to do the math about how little I went in with this and how much I made on Link this morning, you can figure that out. And then ARB here doesn't go up as far, but I was hedging. I was just doing a hedge with ARB because I knew it was also going to go up. So I do have more in the Link, but I wasn't sure how much Link was going to go up. If I could do it over, I would have put it all in Link and take advantage of this, this 29% upswing. But I was leveraging myself with some ARB here as well, because I knew that at least one of them was going to be going up this morning. But anyways, if you have questions and stuff, put them below. This is not really what I want to make videos on. I'm going to have a philosophy channel that I want to do. But this is what people need right now. So I'm making this video so that you find me. So, all right, have a good day. Happy crypto hunting. And this is not financial advice. Bye.